Well, I'm into about 160 hours of work on the fishing boat at the moment. What I'm doing now is putting in all of the remote control gear for when I take it sailing, and I just need some bits and pieces to finish that off before I can finish the deck off. So I've just got a little bit of time until I can get down to the hobby shop and get those final bits and pieces. Everything's got to be absolutely set before I finish the deck off, because I won't be able to get in there very well after that. So this is a system I've devised to trim the sails when she's out sailing. I've got a servo here, which is a little motor. I've attached that to a brass shaft that runs under the deck, and I've got two sort of barrels that I've wound the rope onto. With the remote control, I'll be able to turn that shaft and let the sails in and out. Haven't quite figured out how to trim the jib yet, but I'll get it. I've set the tiller onto another servo, and that will steer it for me. I've made a rudder, and that's just about set in place. I can't buy a propeller to fit this big monster, so I've made a wooden one, and that will be for display purposes only. When I throw it into the bay to take it sailing, I'll take this propeller off and sail it just with the sails and the steering. I've carved all of the blocks and all the rigging. I've made all of the hardware out of copper pipe, and that's all been put into place. I also made up paper patterns of the sails, and I sticky taped them into place, and now all I have to do is get onto a sewing machine and sew them up, and I can put the sails on. So I've got a bit of time on my hands, so I'm going to start on another project. I'm going to build another model boat. It'll be about 1.2, 1.3 metres long. There'll also be fiberglass hull, wooden deck and remote control.